Hello, this is my CISC181 final project, the board game. I wanted to start by describing the screen and what the different elements on the board mean. So the start row and start column are a drop down of different numbers where you will select the square that you want to start with. The end row, end column is where you would like your piece to end up or where you'd like your piece to attack. So I will talk a little more in depth about the drop downs in there later on. Underneath the game board, you see a list of pieces, and those include all of the pieces in the blue team and the red team so that you can see which pieces are active and which pieces you can use. Under that, it says which team's turn it is so that it's easy to keep track, and below you see ready to play, but that message will switch between different error messages if they come about. So these are the different elements in the drop down. The move is different for every piece. Different pieces have different ways that they are allowed to move in this game. Attack is strictly for the blue hen piece, which is represented by the B, and the color before it represents the team. But if a blue hen piece is to attack another piece, that piece will disappear from the board. Recruit is strictly for the minion piece, represented by the M, and the recruit turns the opposing player's piece into your piece, so then it's a part of your team. Spawn allows different pieces to create another copy of themselves somewhere else on the board. They have limited numbers of how many times they can do this. Crack is for scrat, which is represented by the S, and that takes away pieces from a game board. You will see X's instead of lines on the game board, and that represents a cracked square. And then stone is for my own piece, Medusa, which turns different pieces into stone for 2 turns, meaning that they cannot be used or played. Down where you see the ready to play message, you will also see the scores pop up, and in this game you are trying to end the game with the most amount of points. Each team gets 6 turns, and the team with the most points at the end wins. This is an example of scrat cracking a piece. So as you can see, you select the row and column with a scrat piece on it, and then you select the square that you want to crack, and then it shows up with these X's that represent the cracked square. This is an example of the blue hen piece on row 2, column 3, attacking the red scrat at the bottom right corner of the board. As you can see, when you play the attack, the blue piece moves on top of the red, and then the red is removed from gameplay. The attack function awards the team that utilizes it 5 points. This is the red team's Medusa, turning the blue team's blue hen into stone for 2 turns. You can see it's represented by the parentheses around the B for blue hen. Turning the other team's player to stone also awards the team 5 points. On first try, the player selected the wrong end row, which shows that there is no piece to recruit at this location, and then after corrected, the minion piece is able to recruit the red blue hen to be a blue hen. Recruiting awards the team 10 points. This is an example of my new rule that states that a blue hen cannot attack a minion piece. And this is the end of the game. After both teams have had 6 turns, the team with the most points wins. In that case, this is the blue team.